Hi, Claire.
Hi, Andrea.
Yay.
What a wonderful day it is.
Yep. Blessed Sunday, great day that we have here.
Sunday.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. We are called the wiring specialists.
Wiring. I can imagine that rows and rows of wire with a toolbox and a cap running around. What does wiring specialists do? Okay, let's ponder on that.
Hmm. Actually, this recent COVID-19 pandemic it's really an equalizer. Has affected everyone regardless of their position, their race, age, and definitely has disrupted a lot of businesses.
Yep. And across a
It's
lot of industry as well, be it you're in the retail, being the distribution side, being the sales force or IT. I guess the whole supply chain has changed a lot because of this.
yeah. So even more big in this industry, in training and consulting life for the past 18 years, I've got clients who are calling and saying that, wow, what we need now is we even talking about survival mode. Some have to just retrench. It's really a total shift that needs to be done. And that's the wiring specialist.
On what you shared is very much the B2B, where clients with organizations and with staff. I've received calls from even business owners that's feeling that difficult moments, even though that solopreneurs like the insurance agents or the MLM or network marketing or real estate, they also felt that disruption happened. The pivoting is needed.
Yes, and Andrea, even more with this industry, we want to thank God for this industry because there's so many people now who have no jobs and they could be even in their 30s and it's not easy to just get another job.
Yep.
So
Yep.
this industry is really just gives an opportunity to this group of people.
Claire, I agree with you. This tree industry, or a little bit more than that, actually comes with very big open heart and open arms to receive a lot of people with the open mind to strive and succeed. Yeah. What's really needed is probably the areas of how we revisit and rewire some of the fundamentals in business for them to strive on.
I was just thinking also, in the next 10 years, I think they said 40% of the jobs will be redundant and there could even be new occupations or jobs that we don't even know, which means we need to be very creative. We need to create things. We need to see possibilities.
Yep.
It really takes a different wire.
Creativity, always be learning and developing to quickly pick up areas that's needed for change and rewire in that business. Yep.
And I
And
also believe, you see, wiring is a conscious effort. Even for myself, sometimes it's very easier said than done. But to have a coach or to have a team, to have an environment that helps to inspire, helps the process, help to help one to move in this process to be better be a salesperson, to be able to create an income for your family. Yeah, I think you're very good at that, Andrea, about the why. You're going to talk more on the why.
and I saw that, Claire, where you could actually contribute is, do we rewire when things is needed, or do we rewire even before things is required? Are we fast enough? Are we future? Do we see the future, or do we have that fast forward view of things before things gets to that point where it needs or alerted? Yeah.
So it's like a future paced thing that we see ahead and we then work it backwards.
Yep.
Seeing the big picture, begin
Yep.
the end in mind.
Yep. And of course having the peer to also grouped in a peer where it's supported and bounce that idea especially in areas of being solopreneur where people get lonely, you don't have people to bounce ideas with and support each other in that growth.
So this is talking like about the mastermind, the power of the brain power within the team and the group. And so we have the process. The process where we want to hear the voice of everybody, irrespective of where you are, whether you're new, whether you're all in this industry, because all of you have a voice and all of you, based on your experience, based on your mentality, based on your sharing, and that's amazing. And that's the richness of it that we can gather, and it will help us to really empower one to really move forward.
Yep. And it's always about the more you give, the more you actually reflect and learn it back within that team as well.
So this is a new culture that we want to inculcate. The givers gain. Yeah.
Yep. The peer learning, the givers gain, where the more we talk about an idea, then the realization that this could be workable.
And I think now is the time that we all need to come together, irrespective of whether we are in this industry or we're this company. Imagine if we could all be open and really share our resources, share our ideas, leverage on the resources, then we can really, really go far.
That reminds me, isn't that very much like where ground zero happens, where we used to have barter trades?
Yeah, that's right. And that is equivalent to a sales transaction, even a barter trade.
Yep.
So
sales is no longer talking about, hey, a dollar for a dollar kind of thing. It's not just money. It could be selling your confidence, yourself, and an idea.
And if that is the definition of sales, then everyone should be able to sell whatever they have if they really believe in their product offerings and services.
Yep. Thus, it goes back to the fundamentals of they have the right mindset, the skill sets in terms of being a leader, having good communication skills, and etc. And of course, these days with the technology advancement, the tool sets, knowing how to use Zoom, knowing how to use technology, being on the social media, and etc.
How to market things virtually, because in fact, I think one of the greatest thing that came out of COVID-19 is that we are now able to penetrate all over the world seamlessly.
Yep.
Back-to-back meetings. I mean, we are now actually so productive, so effective. It's just amazing. And if we are able to see that and learn the tools and techniques that what you say, wow, our market is huge.
Yep. And it's also a combination, the social media platform is also a combination of education, marketing, and sales. It's no longer the typical door knock and sell anymore. Yeah. It's with more heart and with more gist there. It's the giving first before you ask for any business.
I like that, Andrea, when you talk about heart. Because the heart is it's the main factor that can let you stay in the game for the long term. The heart. People see your heart. They don't care how much you know, but how much you care.
Yep.
And trust is the one thing now that is to play in the game or to stay in the game. It's why would I want to refer you business if I don't even trust you?
Yep.
Irrespective of whatever level you are, how rich you are, but it's the trust. You do what you say.
For the longest period of time, business has always been talking about being on the mind and the brain side of things. And now it's really, from this pandemic, we learn on to very much taking care of someone's heart. Are you able to take care of your customer's heart?
So I think definitely being wiring specialists, we want to, fuse or combine our brain with our hearts, and that will make a difference.
Yep. And that's the fuse that we are coming upon.
Fuse.
Yes. And that's the fuse that we want to put the two things together, the heart and the mind.
Yes. And once this is aligned, can you imagine the flow when it's aligned?
Well, I can imagine the amount of watt and the amount of power in there.
Right. And then this is like law of attraction, because when everything's aligned, balance.
The belief is there.
And when you are aligned, you will attract the things that you want in your life. And that's just so powerful. I'm just so excited. Just so excited with being a wiring specialist that we can help so many people.
And I saw that word, flow.
flow.
Flow. Where the heart and the mind combines, because the power that you get, the flow is so smooth.
And the thing is, it's okay. Like, let's say along with the flow, like so sometimes with our body, we have the clots and all. So it's okay that, as we go through the journey, that's where we need to rewire, we take stock, rewire. All right. It's not going to be like, oh, smooth journey. At least, we are conscious of
Conscious of
rewiring,
what's coming ahead.
and that puts you already in front. You can be a game changer in your industry. The fact that you know that, yeah, I have got this process of rewiring. You always take stock of where you are. That's amazing.
While this particular pandemic probably caught a lot of people off guard and not ever ready for this. Moving ahead, we want to be always ready for this.
Totally agile and ready.
Yep. Yep.
Quickly.
And the pivoting is no longer when necessary. It's I will always pivot when I
Okay.
feel I'm ready and I can do it.
Like now, when I wake up, that's why I ask people, are you comfortable? Are you comfortable? They say yes. Then you're in trouble. Because comfortable, what's going to happen when you're too comfortable? And it's like the wave will just come. But now I wake up, it's yes,
Complacency.
yeah. When I wake up, is what is the challenge this morning, God? Wow, what is it? You're ready. You're all ready because you are prepared, and that's when you can be the catalyst. You can be the game changer in front. Yes, this is an opportunity that I see that we can create, that we can offer service, that we can close the gap. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Claire, we definitely got to come back here and speak a little bit more about this wiring that we are actually advocating here.
Okay. Yes. Stay tuned with the wiring specialist.
Have a good day and stay tuned for more.